I need to get an extension cord for this. This is annoying that I've got to reach over to... Oh, frickety frick. Oops, I forgot to hit the bloody switch scene button. I'll do the 8-ball after this run. Unfortunately, my bloody notifications in this don't show it. We have Sinjoja with a resub for 4 months. Distract Kath and blame Ben. Ben was here yesterday distracting me, so it's all good. Thanks for the resub as well for 4 months. Welcome back to the pack. Yes, it is very RNG dependent. A lot of the RNG comes down your drops and everything. I mean, we're not that... Like, this one's not as bad as, say, no password %, which is the longer run. So you've got, like, the RNG needed in this one. Then on top of, like, actually getting Pokemon to use within Battle Royale and decent moves, decent power. Yeah, no password % is very rough. Like, even the RNG straight here is kind of dependent on, like, which Pokemon spawn closest to you. It sounds like Mario Party, my lord. That would be an interesting... Oh, dear. Yeah, that wasn't exactly like the quickest death I could ask for. What is it like the most common Mario Party that's run? Is it 3 or is it 8? Or one of the other ones? It's like 3 would drive me nuts to run because I've played 3. And that's very unforgiving sometimes. Because for 3, you gotta speedrun the story mode. Which, don't get me wrong, is quite fun, but my god, can that be a pain in the ass. I've lost runs to that literal, what is it, the Shy Guy? Comes down, takes all your money, and then it's like double or nothing or whatever the multipliers are. He is so mean. Ben is always at fault. I think you... Oh, I missed a tackle on that one. I think you can. I haven't technically tried. I did say one day I'd try to do that, actually. Like, go through and win that initial Battle Royale. To see if it can be done. I generally don't know because of, like, the CP that the Rattatar's at. Yes, we do need speedy Pokemon for the world record, but we've already got the Pokemon that we need. It just comes down to a couple of RNGs in C and B. But if you're talking no password %, I guess you kind of rely on like traits at that point. Like things like speedy whatever Pokemon. which is rare to pick up. But it's not impossible. Pet Pokemon Mardiana. Easy. It's got the right temperament too to be like... I should have used Double Edge. That was a mistake on my part. I hit the wrong button. I panicked. One is reversal, and unfortunately it's very slow to kick off. I'm gonna double check to see if we can actually switch the moves on the Pokemon, or if we're stuck with what the password Pokemon actually come with. So it'd be reversal on A, or reversal A and then double edge on B. So this Rattata I'm using at the moment is a speedy trait, so it runs faster than a normal Rattata. So we rely on this on the first part because all these Pokemon are really weak. And this Rattata can only go to 99 power. Oh, sugars. The theoreticals, wasn't Animal Crossing one of them as well? Like one of the Animal Crossing games was theoretical. Oh my god, are you serious? That's the second one in a row I've done. It just stands in front of the trampoline and uses reversal. That's very smart. The other one that's also would be theoretically impossible, I think, was Digimon World 3. Because it was like an insane amount of time someone's tried. And I think it landed them in hospital or something like that. Speedrunning Animal Crossing. People actually do it. Like, they'll speedrun Animal Crossing. Not shaming! Oh well, no ice skating, I guess. I'll deal with my mistake, I guess, as well. 67, that's sad. 56, yes. Never mind. The game decided to be nice. How do you know when you bet? Is it go off like something on the file or something like that, or you get a certain message? Isn't it like you pay off your bells? Yeah, it's either museum completion or it's the bell one, like paying off your debt. I forgot what the longest one is for Animal Crossing, but I have heard of it. There's no speedrun for Among Us. Oh, frick, I did it again! That's the same mistake I did last time. I have heard that conversation though, like what would you do for a speedrun for Among Us? Would it be like the fastest of killing an entire team for one imposter or what? Because that's the other thing you gotta question. How would you determine the speedrun? Would you go off the fastest kill? Would you go off the fastest completion of task? Because remember too, for Among Us you need like more than one person too. So you need to do it as a team. Stupid tentacle. It never heard of being polite and just die. I know, look at the beautiful gold splits. That's what we like to see, gold splits. And I don't like to see that, though. Nice. Yeah, actually multiplayer games can be speedrun. Killing Floor 2 is a multiplayer game, and there is actually a category for multiplayer. Saw that today, because me and Pimp were talking about it. I didn't hit the split button. Oh, not the Rattata! Oops, I wasted time there because I hit Rattata instead of the bloody Raichu. Honestly, to get it with like 0 mistakes, you just keep playing. There's literally like one speedrunner who does every single Pokemon spin-off game, as well as Red and Blue, and he has sunk like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours into speedrunning, which is why he owns like nearly every single record for the spin-off games, and is like, I think top 20 for Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, it just comes down to just doing it multiple times, just over and over again, and hoping that you get the run. That's like the dream run. It's the same with like GoldenEye 007. There was like runs that were unbeaten or tied for many years, and then suddenly just out of the blue after like 7 years or so, the record finally gets broken because someone just got the RNG that was needed to break through and get it. It's just that. It's just hoping that you're lucky as well as dedicating enough time to do it. It's like anything in life, I guess. I think agility, I'm gonna pick it up. Just maybe it affects the power balance, I'm not sure. I could have wasted time there, who knows. Yeah, I'd say the Animal Crossing. I know Animal Crossing, Digimon World 3, and RuneScape will probably be the longest ones. As I said, I can't remember what the category was for Digimon World 3, but I know there's one speedrunner who even says himself he's stupid enough to go for it, and has been sent to hospital like 3 times because he's attempting it, and tells everyone else, don't attempt it, it's so dangerous, because you gotta be awake for like nearly 5 days straight to do it. I think the only way to actually beat the game in that category would be to do segmented runs, which is where you sit down, do one part of the run, stop the recording, and then you return to it, restart the recording, and do it in segments. Sense of how long it is. What? Damn it. I'm trying to like squeeze my way towards the trampoline, which is why I'm trying to go behind the bosses, so it's less to walk after I beat them. Yeah, I've known that for a while. That's something that speedrunners have done. That's definitely not a new fact. That's a speedrun thing. Close. I actually even got a quirk. Yeah, you can use a boatload of glitches. As I said, it's actually a category in speedrunning. That's an extended category for the Red and Blue speedruns. That's been known for a very long time if you're part of the Red and Blue speedrun community. Like, you can literally beat Lance, some of Lance's Dragonites, with just a level 1 or like level 5 Zubat, because of how glitchy and the way that the code runs, because there's AI predetermining their moves and all that. Yeah, normally you're not allowed to do a segmented run, but I think in those instances they would allow it. Just due to how long the game is. This is not looking good, by the way. Might be another fiery furnace ripperoni. I need a 200 here. Nah, damn it. Oh. Wow. Oh, come on, dude! It was $1.99. What a way to squash that. 40 hours is nothing, unless, of course, like, that's the only one that you're familiar with. As I said, I know for a fact that Digimon World 3 is a lot longer than 40. Yeah, $1.99. I need 200. I was only getting my hopes up just because it's for PB reasons. Damn it, back to Fiery Furnace. That's the only reason why I was like, oh. Same thing that happened last time, back to Fiery Furnace. Hopefully the first Pokemon that drops here is the 200. If I can even aim. I can't aim, are you serious? This is why I use Blastoids. Why was there a Growlithe there? Thank you. It's like the next drop will be a 200. That's just how it worked, unfortunately. Bad RNG. The other thing that slowed me down too was the fact that I couldn't hit my thunders. Oh, hell no. I wouldn't be able to do a 40 hour. I don't think I'd medically be able to do a 40 hour. My wrist would die halfway through that. I'd probably get the 10 hours and my wrist would be dead. And I'd probably be cramping fingers too, because I've got like, what's the stage before official arthritis? Because I've already got it in my fingers. I got the early stages of arthritis. So I literally only have like a certain amount of time to speedrun, sadly. After that, that's it, I won't be able to speedrun. I might have to do like a 6-hour one for Dark Cloud. Unless of course I do any percent, because that's only 16 minutes. Press the button. What the? Oh, because I'm not using... Ignore the spazzing out there. I thought I was using my classic controller. No, you can do whatever segment length you like, actually. It's as long as you can keep up with it. But it all comes down to, like, community rulings and all that, too. Like, what moderation asks for in order to keep it, like, they can make sure everyone's following rules and all that. Like, normally if there's no predetermined rules on, like, how they segment it and all that, it's just however long you want to do it. But as I said, it's a very rare thing to do segmented. Because most times, moderators would want you to do it in all-in-one speedrun. Like, all in one sitting. Which is why games like Animal Crossing doing, like, full upgrades or just repaying your loan are very rough on new players or players that can't sit down for the entire time and do it. So it's one of those not as accessible categories. Or not very accessible games in general, I guess. Yep, didn't think that was gonna happen. And you can't switch during this either. Greetings, Shadow Beast. How you doing? Yeah, Dark Cloud's going to be interesting if I do a full game run. Whether it be with glitches or glitchless. Just because, like, it's a very long game and there's a lot of procedural RNG as well. So every time you play the game, the dungeons are always different. Your pickups are always different. You can't really plan around it. Yeah, we play games together off stream. Actually, well, I was playing a game, but Ben was observing because it's not really his strength. Well, actually it would be, but there was a couple of sections that were kind of my strength, so he's kind of watching and kind of helping me work out puzzles and all that. But we're playing Prison Break, because on PS3 there was a Prison Break game that came out, and Ben loves Prison Break. So do I, but not as much as he does. So we're playing that together. What else do we play? We often play a couple of Wii games together too. There's one, like, we play Wii Play together. We mainly play tanks on Wii Play, but yeah. Another one we kind of like to play, but we like to play, we've got a lot more guests around, is Mario Party 8. So we'll do like actual board games. And yeah, I usually win those, unless of course I get really unlucky and Ben. Tanks is so fun, yes. We're trying to figure out if there's a way of actually streaming tanks. Because neither one of us have actually beaten tanks to get like all the way to 100. Apparently getting to 100 is not that easy. Like between RNG apparently. Gold! I love seeing me some yellow! Even though I had a rank B. Where am I going? Rank B is a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. Rank B is a bitch. Like, between the Battle Royale and getting that power needed, ugh, that's horrible. Goes to 200? I thought it went to 100. Maybe it keeps going, but... I will say this, there is actually a speedrun category for tanks, which is to get to 100, or whatever the max level is. And there are people on that leaderboard too. There's quite a few actually, that surprised me when I looked at it. So there is actually a community around tanks. Yeah, it's very brutal. Because you get like tanks that are invisible and like shoot so many missiles. And drop like, where are you going, sir? Don't you want to talk about the Speedy Raichu? Our Lord and Savior of Speedy Raichu. Split, please. That was probably gold, but I didn't split fast enough. I was going to say, please go to Eternal Tower. Yeah. Yeah, that's the game we've played the most on the Wii, is tanks. And we play it with Ben's little sister too. Like, she'll come around sometimes and we'll play tanks, the three of us, so we'll switch who's holding the controller and then laugh at each other if we die in the first 10 levels. Some of us have died on the very first level because something happens, we giggle, and then the rest of our lives just disappear like melted butter in Australian summer heat. Questing for glory? What's the context for it? Oh no. Ugh! I don't need to pick up the Gengar since I don't know where about power pickup. Gold! As I said, Windy Peary was probably gold too, but I fricked up. Oh, I think I have. But was there like some type of dark side to it? But I think I did hear of it. There's always like a couple of charities going for like speedrunning or something like that. Yeah, I've heard of them, RPG Limit. I watch them actually quite a bit. Damn it. They're normally pretty reputable too. Although I will say this, the saddest story I've heard in regards to like competitive speedrunning for one of those is someone legitimately brought like a pre-recorded speedrun to like AGGQ and pretended like they were actually playing it, when in actual fact it was like a segmented run, so they did a playthrough, but then like repeated certain parts to get the fastest bits, and it was all fake. Did I not split? Shoot. Yeah, it's amazing. As I said, I did a charity last year. I did it for sick kids in Australia that can't leave hospital. We raised $1,000 for that, so I've done it. There was another chance to do it for Christmas, but I was busy at the time, so I couldn't do it. But I'm definitely going to do it again this year, but this time I think I'm going to do it all on speedrunning. So speedrun for charity or randos for charity. One of the two. But I generally want to do like more charity streams. We've also, me and Pimp have also done a charity stream for mental health, as says then gets flinched. So if that opportunity comes up again, I'll definitely do it. Because that one hits close to home for me. Any New Year's resolutions? Get better at video games. That's my only one. Maybe also get into like an exercise routine. I've been on and off with it, so I don't know, maybe this is the year I get back into an exercise routine. That was a good battle royale, by the way. I normally don't do a New Year's resolution because I know I never stick to it. So every year I'm like, I'm just gonna get better at video games, screw it. At least then I know I'm gonna stick to it. I mean, last year I held a world record for Pokemon Rangers, so I guess let's see if I can hold another one this year. Not only that too, holding like a New Year's resolution tends to be like, it seems to be stressful. Link to the Past, is that the one where you go into the doghouse and beat it in like 10 minutes? Or less than that? No, 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 no! Get out the way, fat ass! Oh, didn't that happen last run? I officially hate Gengar. I don't have enough to get through this boss without dying. Oh yeah, the carps. You know it's slow when that happens, my lord. If you see that, you're doing a boss very slow. Ugh. That was disgusting. That's still green? Ugh, should be thankful. That was a very bad Eternal Tower. I lost a lot of time on that one. Now every single man and their dog wants to get in my way. But speaking of the Zelda games, you'd be kind of... Well, actually, I think the only non-broken Zelda game is Twilight Princess. All the other Zelda games, you'd be surprised how many glitches there are for them. They're not as well made as you think they are. Skyward Sword has like a really game-breaking glitch, which makes you time travel, which is insane to watch. Even I can't explain it. You do want something on the menu screen which allows you to take control of that certain part, and then you can manipulate a save file. It reminds me of Skyrim a little bit, the way that they do Skyrim speedruns. It's mind-blowing, and I'm like, dude, I hate Skyward Sword so much, but watching the speedruns makes me kind of like it again. Ugh. But they are really interesting to watch, Skyward Sword. Just because of like what goes into the speedruns there. Ocarina of Time is broken to all hell and back. Majora's Mask is also broken to all hell and back. And then you got Twilight Princess, which has not had a major glitch fight in ages. Poor game. Yeah, it's near impossible because Twilight Princess was made so well. Like, they must have beta tested that really well because of the lack of glitches. Or like, the lack of being able to sequence break it in a way to save a lot of decent time. Which I guess, to a lot of players, that's good. Because a lot of players sometimes don't like doing glitches, they prefer just playing through glitchless. But at the same time, there's also a lot of people that like to shave time. Majora's Mask... Majora's Mask isn't too far off Ocarina of Time broken. Like, some of the glitches you can do in that. I like watching it, but sadly, it's like... You know, as cool as that is, it's the same with Ocarina of Time now too. They're fun to watch the first couple of times, but after a while they get a little bit boring to watch because you don't actually see a lot of the gameplay. A lot of it is just you're setting up code to just glitch the game. And sadly for those two games, I quite like seeing the gameplay. If that makes sense. That's a lot better, Gyarados. I got the paralysis at like the best time. Yeah, speedrunning loves badly made games. January resolutions? Get back into graphic design. Like doing drawings and all that again. Did I legitimately just get that? No way. My brain didn't even recognize that was a thing. I was like, dude, I got a 628 straight off the bat. I'm just gonna shut up and play. I'm shutting up and playing now. I'm still really pissed off about Eternal Tower, though. Got that bit of speed going, too. Oh, Giant's Mask is a complete giant waste of time, isn't it? It's only for that last boss, for Stone Tower, and that's it. That's the only time you use it. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and just play. And no running into the fence this time either. Dude, that was awesome. I sat right in the middle of that vine whip. Like a boss. Yeah, that was a better wave that time. That was bad. That was 4 times. That just hit me. Right, Articuno's gone. Not a bad time to die, actually. Die! Not a bad place to finish, too. Right next to the coin drop.